Hello, hello. It's kind of loud, huh? Nikki! Oh wait, I don't know if you can hear me. Hold on. There we go. I think we're back. Hello, Nikki. I hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry if the music is loud. I can't really change it. This is just a free game on Steam. They look pretty chill. Kind of like what I was looking for, so. But yeah, we have like a adventure page. And then it's like those choose your own adventure books, I think. But digitalized. Yeah, this is from ExtraLife last year. One of the milestones we met was some sort of game, the adventure book type game to read. So yeah. The beginning. You wake up in a forest with no memories. You don't even know your name. You get up with difficulty and look around. Nothing is recognizable to you. After a while of wandering, you see the outlines of a village at the edge of the forest in the distance. Perhaps you can get information about what happened to you by asking if the villagers have heard any rumors recently. You decide to go there and face your fate. Oh. I have no memories. I have to go to the town of Worcester? Next to the forest where I woke up, and ask the locals if they've heard any rumors. Worcester is surrounded by dense forest and hills, and the land around the village is not particularly fertile. The village itself looks quite poor, with its murky wooden rooftops, rusted walls, and whistling wind. Worcester has a strange atmosphere. You see a group of children playing in the street. They are laughing and having fun. Talk to a random villager. Orst. You come across an old man named Orst as you wander through the village of Worcester. He regales you with tales of his adventurous life, of battles fought and won, and of dangers faced and overcome. All that is in the past, you can see that he mainly needs to talk. Any rumors? Vigner Hawkhead tells everyone that he saw strange hooded figures roaming the forest yesterday. According to him, they seem to be looking for someone. You should go to the tavern, he spends all day there, and ask him directly for more information. This drunkard will be happy to tell you the whole story. Can I help you? My nephew is ill. I need help. I'm hopeless. He has contracted crimson fever and has been bedridden ever since. It's a terrible disease that's supposed to be incurable. But I can't face it. I've heard that Dr. Baldric Hardneck, who lives in Alford, is capable of working miracles and would be able to save him. However, if I'm away from my nephew for more than a few hours, he may die. Could you go to Alford and try to convince him? Yeesh. Thank you, adventurer. I'm very grateful. Dr. Baldric Hardneck lives in Alford. He is said to be rather gruff and unpleasant, but I'm sure he has a good heart. Here are 30 gold coins, which should be enough to compensate him. Come back as soon as possible. My nephew's life is in your hands. I mean, I should probably just go do that, right? Leave town. Alford. One day costs 4 gold. Travel. Alford is a city with tumultuous history that lends itself to an atmosphere of captivating chaos. Though its citizens murmur of an ancient curse that hangs over the city, the mayor, Marchioness and De Baron refutes these superstitions. As one traverses the streets, Alfred's air of enigma and whispered legends create an alluring backdrop that both enthralls and unsettles. You see a group of guards beating 2 children. They are shouting at them and hitting them with sticks. You approach the house of Dr. Baldric Hardneck. A figure stands in front of the entrance, sitting on a small bench, his back hunched and his face worried. Are you Dr. Hardneck? Yes, it's me. I am Dr. Baldric Hardneck. What do you want from me? The doctor speaks to you with a hint of annoyance, and clearly seems to regard you as undesirable. The sick man needs you in Worcester. No way, I won't move that far. I cannot leave my patients behind, they need me here. Do you think I have nothing better to do than to go around the country treating everyone? Look elsewhere. you know where I can learn persuasion? Perception. Persuasion. I have gold. The doctor considers the argument for a few seconds. Alright, I'll take this money. Just pay it now. I'll help that person because I'm a good guy. And especially because I'm the only one qualified for this kind of case. I don't know if you really are. Well, you are a good person. Sighs and turns away. I'll get my case and equipment ready. I'll go there now. We'll meet you there. Okay. Back. Give some money to the beggar. You give the beggar 2 gold. She thanks you and says that she will use the money to buy food for her children. Horst comes towards you and gives you a big smile. The doctor has just left. He examined him and gave him some potions and ointments. My nephew is already much better. It's wonderful. I don't know how to thank you. Take these few gold coins. I'll never forget what you did for us. Did it. Dragon. Ask for a stone building with a tiled roof. The golden dragon stands 1 story tall. This place is usually only busy during the evening hours. Inside the tavern stinks of stale tobacco and spoiled food. As you approach, you notice the tavern has an angry atmosphere. A prominent religious group in the region is trying to get all alcoholic beverages banned. Victor Hawkhead. Oh, that drunkard. He's in the back of the bar, talking to himself. You approach Vigner, the drunkard. Ah, are you the corpse I saw in the forest? Asked Vigner, widening his eyes. I thought you were dead. Vigner swallows a big gulp of beer and wipes his mouth with his sleeve. It's quite a story, my friend. I was in the forest for whatever reason, and suddenly I saw 3 hooded people out of nowhere in a flash of smoke and light. They were looking all around, and then, hey, it looks like you're interested in my story. In fact, I think you're involved in it. Listen, my friend, I can help you and tell you the whole story, but you have to help me too. A few days ago, I was, let's say, tired and fell asleep in the forbidden mangrove. I lost my grandmother's boots, and I've been barefoot ever since. He looks at his dirty feet, and he knows indeed that he has no boots. Go over there and bring them back to me, and I'll tell you the end of the story, okay? Great, I'll wait for you here. These boots are of major importance to me. They are all I have left of my grandmother. I think I lost them in the middle of the swamp. Find them, bring them back, and I'll tell you the end of my story. I'll be waiting for you here. Okay. Sitting at a bench, the woman named Guli Lighthorn is drinking a Floro Rakia. Rakia? She claims that she is looking for adventurers that can do a quest for her. Next to her, another woman whose name is Aria Chanamares seems to know some news that she would be glad to share with you. A little further on, a group of merchants are playing cards while sipping pints of sticky vodka. One of them, Holly, offers you to join the game. No. We'll do the quest. My husband is a werewolf. He doesn't do anything all day. He keeps messing up the house and he doesn't tidy up anything. Could you try to convince him to make an effort? Sure. Thank you. You can find my husband here in Worcester at my house, the Hercule Lighthorn residence. Be careful, he is very strong and a bit hot-headed. Don't attack him. I don't want you to be hurt. Just try to convince him to do a little more housework. I heard a rumor about a very rich person who would pay a lot of money for a rare bottle of wine lost in a dungeon. Ask anyone you meet on the street if you come across someone rich, it's probably them. Thank you for letting me know. Cool. Shovel, torch, axe, armor. I have 140 gold. Oh, it sells it right there. Okay. I mean, we have nothing. Inventory. Yes. Okay. So I kind of want to do this, and oh, maybe all of it. That'd leave us with 30. Equip. Yes. Sell an item. Okay. Right. Nice. Okay. You enter a totally dilapidated house that smells of rotten meat. You hear heavy breathing. It sounds like an animal with asthma. Pushing a door, you arrive in a dirty and messy room. In the middle of this room stands a kind of werewolf, scratching the table and growling. What the hell are you doing here? Leave. We only have attack. Sorry, I'll be back, I guess. Okay. So we have to go to the mangrove. Forbidden mangrove? Forbidden mangrove. The Forbidden Mangrove is a dismal, murky area filled with stagnant water and rotting vegetation. The air is thick with the smell of decay. The ground is covered with a thick layer of mud, making each step slow and treacherous. You can hear the sound of insects buzzing and the croaking of frogs. Search. You search the swamp of Vigner's boots. After a while, you find them in the middle of the swamp covered in mud and algae. You take them and prepare to leave the swamp. Suddenly, you hear a strange sound somewhere between the screech of a dying cow and the gurgling of a sick stomach and the hiccups of a vomiting corpse. Half putrefying plant, half rotten flesh, a swamp monster stands in front of you. It is covered in broken branches, slimy green algae, and a huge mouthful of sharp teeth. Okay. Close menu. I can turn it down. Great. Hopefully that's a little better. It was really loud in my head. This decaying mass is huge and powerful, but probably a bit slow. The infamous and soulless monster approaches you, lets out another terrifying howl, and gets ready to slaughter you. Oh, to succeed you must do less. Success. The swamp monster charges forward, but you are quick and nimble, dodging the swamp monster's charge and landing a powerful blow to its side. So... I think Dex is better. Even though my strength... Oh, well... Plus 5 health. You attack the repugnant creature again, but it is a failure. You wound it without killing it, and it sends back terrible blows that brutally hurt you. Try to ignore your wounds, preparing for a long fight. You resist its attack and hit it back. Take a deep breath and fight. You resist the monster's attack, but you are exhausted. The monster hits you in the face and you fall to the ground. We're almost dead already. Get it. Did it. After a long fight, which you use all your agility to avoid the desperate blows of your opponent, you exterminate the creature thanks to a precise and deadly blow. You win. The swamp monster is defeated. You have the boots of Ignor's grandmother, and you have defeated the swamp monster. You can now leave this place. Explore. We're gonna head back and heal somehow. Okay. Uh-oh. You are walking on the road, when suddenly a scary mobster steps out from behind a tree, blocks your way. Hey, Schnob, give me your gold and I'll let you go. No. The bandit looks at you with astonishment, draws a sword and prepares to fight. You've decided to fight. Too bad for you, I would have preferred to let you live. See, so we have a high % chance to do this well. Thank goodness, man, we almost didn't do it. You hit the bandit with all of your strength, he falls to the ground. Yikes. More than 10 times you push back or avoid the bandit, forcing him to move back to regain his breath. This one is particularly enduring. However, you notice that he's getting tired, so you have to take this opportunity to kill it. You resist its attack, but hits you back. Attack with your endurance. We're dead. That's okay. Learn skills, save often. Oh, I didn't save at all. Load. Okay. So we go to the grove again. Okay. Well, it wasn't that far back. Oh, nice. We actually hit that one this time. Okay, leave. Oh, wait. How much health do we have? Still have 17. Explorer. You wander through the murky swamp, feeling the moisture seeping into your boots with each step. Suddenly, with a flutter of wings, a fairy-like creature appears before you. Half insect and half human in form, it circles around you, its wings buzzing in the air. Before settling in front of you. Greetings, traveler. Would you like to hear a riddle? Yes. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, an open mouth that never eats. A river. You have correctly answered my riddle, exclaims the Shram Fairy, clapping. If you wish, I can modify your body and mind to change your internal balance. Choose carefully. I will do it only once, and it is irreversible. Oh, snap. I kind of want to do... I kind of want to do speed. What does speed do, though? It doesn't really say. Dex? Maybe just, we'll just do Dex. The fairy waves goodbye as she flies away. Goodbye, traveler. You can't help but feel grateful for this magical experience. Fight. Uh-oh. We did it. You hit the bandit with all of your strength, cutting his limbs. He falls to the ground with a crack of bones. The bandit is vanquished. You win. Search the corpse. You pick up his sword, his breastplate, and a few coins he had in his pocket. Pull the corpse to the side of the road. Is it because we're exhausted? Should we go like full decks? Or should we go full luck? Fatigue. We could go one into endurance, since we took one away. And then dex. Exhausted. Oh, here we go. Feels like you've been through the ringer. Sleep in a bed. Tavern, rent a room. Sleep. It's free. No, we'll sleep room. The room is secure and safe. You sleep well. You wake up 8 hours later feeling healed. Indeed. Okay. Svigner, I have your boots. Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe you found them. I thought I lost them forever. Vigner continues its story. I was in the forest when suddenly I saw 3 hooded people appear from nowhere in a cloud of smoke and light. They were looking around and one of them said, "I'm sure this scoundrel is here. Keep on searching." These figures were scary, so I waited hidden in a bush for them to get a little further away. Then I started running in the opposite direction. As I was running, I tripped and fell on something, or rather someone. It was you. I was terrified. I got up thinking I had fallen on a corpse and I ran away, back to the cavern. What did these 3 hooded people look like? I don't know, they were wearing hoods. I couldn't see their faces. They were tall and thin, and they were wearing purple robes with some kind of sun drawn in the middle. I'd never seen that before. Semitha Greyshield, a regular in the tavern who had been listening to you earlier, speaks up. It sounds like the clothes worn by the disciples of the Temple of the Sacred Sun. They have a church in Tellville, a town not far from here. You should go there to question them. Thank you for your help. Nice progress in our main quest. And we can't really do anything about the werewolf until we can speak good. And I don't know how to do that yet. I will say, if you're ever making a game like this, where you have like a log request like this, either have like a toggle to sort or auto sort it where the latest information's at the top, because then it's easier to find. So Tellville, okay. Cool. I guess that's where we're going. Oh, we can sell. We can sell stuff. Sell. What? What? I have extra armor and stuff. Ask about the task. Oh. They're talking to me this time. I have to go away for a few minutes and we'll need someone to man the store. Are you interested? Yeah. Perfect, thank you very much. I'm leaving and will be back in a little while. In the meantime, You just have to respond to customers, and most importantly, make sure no one steals anything. I want my store back the way I left it when I return. It's not very busy right now, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll give you 10 coins for your trouble as soon as I get back. A few minutes have passed and you're still waiting behind the store counter. No customers have come, you're getting bored. Steal. Plunder. Always fail. No, we're not gonna steal, just wait. A few more minutes have passed and the merchant is finally back. He quickly inspects the store and looks at you with a satisfied expression. Thank you, my good man. You've done an excellent job. Here's your reward. Silently. Did it. Still can't sell the armor and an axe. Okay. Alright. Visit. Yeah, we can't do anything. Okay. So we'll go. Oh, it's right there. Tellville is a bustling metropolis that sprang to life over 2 centuries ago. At its core stands the awe-inspiring Temple of the Sacred Sun. The city's narrow, cobblestone streets teem with life, as merchants peddle an assortment of wares ranging from aromatic spices gathered from far-off lands to forged weapons designed for both beauty and battle. A little further on, you see a person who seems to be about to steal something from a street vendor. Go on, see. You follow the thief and see that she's stealing about a bag of gold from a street vendor who's not paying attention. As she takes it, the merchant turns to her and starts shouting, "Stop, thief! Help me!" Hey, 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 Mikey! How's it going? How's the wowing? Four versus 12, maybe. We failed. You chase the thief through the maze of streets. She runs fast and finally escapes you. You collapse on the ground, exhausted. You fail to catch her, so you backtrack, avoiding the path in front of the merchant. Not actually exhausted, thank goodness. Guinevere Pine Dome. As you wander through the streets of Tellville City, you see Guinevere, a middle-aged woman who seems to be struggling. She's sitting on the ground, her loyal dog by her side. When you approach her, she looks up and greets you with a weary smile. She tells you that she has been living in the city her whole life, and the rich and powerful have taken everything from her and her family. She does what she can to survive, but it's not easy. Can I help you? I need your help, adventurer. I am in despair. Our beloved daughter is missing. We are collecting nuts and mushrooms for our daily sustenance with our children at Sleepy Grove Backwoods. And that's when our eldest daughter, Zoraya, wandered away from our sight as we collected our bounty and has not been seen since. Can you help us find her? Yes. We searched everywhere for hours, but in vain. A few days ago, Carbazan, the lumberjack who lives in the forest, found the red scarf that her brother had knitted for her. Go and see him. He will surely be able to inform you and guide you. Bring back my daughter and I will give you what is most precious to me. Learn climbing. Oh. X. Armor? Just one armor. Just one armor? Sell one. Yes. Okay. Sell X. Ah. Jeez. Okay. Leave. Arcane Library. The Book of the Undead. Sarah van Delden. You come across Sarah, an old woman who's sitting on a bench in the city square of Delville. She's surrounded by a group of children who are eagerly listening to her stories. You join the group and listen as she recounts tales of bravery and adventure which she has experienced in her long life. Any rumors? With a good shovel, you don't have any scruples. You can dig up graves and cemeteries, and sometimes find remarkable treasures, and sometimes just a few bones. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the heads up. Can I help you? It's my best friend's birthday soon. I'd like to give her a present. She lives in the village called Hollow. I'm too old and weak to travel that far. I can't go far from home anymore. I see you are in good shape. Would you take her this bottle of wine and this elvish whey bread, along with the letter I wrote? Cool. Sleepy Grove Backwoods. You'd think it's not that far, right? The forest is vast, slightly dark and lush. There are walnut, pine, and oak trees. Their tops allow cascading lights to glint through their foliage on all manner of ferns, highlighting a ground laden with branches and twigs below. A mix of wild sounds, most belonging to small creatures, fill the air. Lumberjack's hut. You walk for some time following the indications you have collected to finally arrive at Carbazan's hut. The lumberjack is a man in his 50s who looks at you warily. In the distance, you hear the cries of birds and wild animals. Carbazan remains unmoved as you approach him. I'm looking for the missing girl. It's a sad situation for that girl and her folks. The forest ain't no place for the faint of heart, but with all the danger lurking about, I can feel their pain. Losing a child ain't easy. But I've been around these parts long enough to know that sometimes folk don't make it back from these woods. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth of the matter. The woods are dangerous and infested with wild beasts. I think she's gone forever. Can you take me to the place where you found the scarf? Alright, follow me. Here, take this dagger, you never know what might happen. Wah, 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 wah. I don't see encumbrance, so that's good. You follow the woodcutter in silence through the winding paths of the forest. Eventually, you come to a majestic, almost unreal oak tree in the middle of a clearing. Here it is, right next to the oak. The lumberjack steps forward to point out a bush to the east of the oak. Have you looked up the tree? Oh, well. A whole pterodactyl. Before the woodcutter has time to respond, the pterodactyl swoops down and digs its claws, beak into his flesh, tearing his muscles and lacerating flesh. Carbazan screams in pain before collapsing to the ground, dropping his now useless axe to the ground. The pterodactyl turns with surprising agility and speed towards you and prepares to attack. Take a deep breath and fight. You resist its attacks. Use your dexterity. So wait, I'm confused, right? Because you want to do 7 or less, but leveling it up, is it adding to it? Because, like, 7. Oh, I see. The 7 is... Okay. It's just harder to do? I guess. Because basically that's like what? Less than 50%, basically. I have to roll a 2. It's not 50%. Or we attack with all of our strength. You hit the pterodactyl with all your might and it falls to the ground screaming and vomiting. 4 versus... Nice. We did it. The animal is dead. So is your guide. You look around and notice the lumberjack's axe on the ground next to his corpse. Oh man, just an axe. You pick up the axe and consider your options. You look around for traces or clues, but it's a waste of time. Despite your best efforts, you find nothing interesting. The forest is wild and your tracking skills are quite limited. You're about to give up when suddenly a human-shaped shadow appears. Seraptipus. Oh my gosh, I can't say this word. Appears in the distance in a rustle of leaves. This could be your chance to find the missing child. Hold on. I could hear it in my brain, but my mouth will not say it. Surreptitiously. That's it. Surreptitiously. There it is. Man, we got it. Approach discreetly. You walk quietly, avoiding cracking any branches. You see the shadow behind a thicket again. You approach again with the utmost discretion. The shadow stands up and turns to you in surprise. It is a child greeting with a big smile. Are you Zoraya? Yes, it's me. My parents sent you after me, didn't they? I ran away because I was fed up with the life of working for the local gentry. Oh. I don't want this stooge life. I'm an adventurer at heart. And I've been living in the forest for days and I've been doing well. Look at this. It's a wolf's tooth. I smashed it yesterday. It wanted to eat my toes. Man, my neck is really stiff today. I don't know what's up. What do I do here? Because, like, how old is she? You know, like, if she's old enough to make her own decisions... Because, like, I get it. I get it. She wants a choice. I wish there was another option. Like, hey, give me a token so I can give it to them and let them know you're okay. that you made a choice. Maybe this one. Like, hey, your parents are depressed. Just to let you know, I'm not here to make you do anything. Oh, they may be depressed, but I don't care. I only have one life and I'm not going to waste it on them. Their life is behind them, and if they look at it, what do they see? Exploited bums who can't take a chance on life. No such thing for me. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, so what do we do? I have an idea. You tell my parents I'm dead and that's it. Here, I can give you my handkerchief with my initials. We will put a little blood on it, and you say you buried me according to tradition. And I'm free. I can live my life, and they will cry for 3 days and get over it. Or you just tell them the truth, and then I'm happy where I am. And they can stop looking for me. Man, you're gonna make me choose again? I'll improvise. Yeah, I mean, truth. I'll tell the truth. I don't think telling me your dad's great. You're happy and that's good. Thank you, adventurer. I'm so happy to be able to start living the rest of my life. Maybe we'll meet again at the corner of an abandoned temple or in a deadly swamp, searching for treasure or fighting a monster. I'm counting on you to do the right thing by my parents. You arrive near the house of Pine Doom family and see Guinevere Pine Doom, who has her back to you and is putting away bags of flour. Your daughter decided to live her life as an adventurer. You explain the situation to the stunned and incredulous parents. Their daughter doesn't want to see them anymore and has decided to live an adventurous life. They have to accept the situation. You protect her. Why are you refusing to tell us where she is? She is a child, you heartless monster. Get out now. I'll leave you. I'll leave silently. I'm out. Leveled up. Think excellent. Get some boing, some big boing. We fast and boing. And also, we could read runes. Let's do it. We can sell the axe. And dagger. Nice. There's my 50 gold back. Hello, Beck. How's it going? Today is a cloudy day. The sky is gray and the wind is blowing. Sorry I didn't show up yesterday. I was at D&D. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I am here. No requirements for you to be here. It's all good. I hope you had fun. Oh, do you DM? I forget. Do you DM? And your music thing is this weekend, right? I didn't miss that. Man, this week has been long. Holy crap. I'm a little sick but good. Okay. I hope you feel better. I do player this time around. Okay. It's tomorrow. Okay. Yes. I had to think about that one. The last 2 days were really long at work for me. Feels like I had a whole week. Whole week in 2 days. It's also been like a winter storm this whole week. It's been a little more of an extra struggle just to live. But it's warmed up. Well, warmer. It's not below freezing anymore. Oh yeah, what are you playing? I usually get my D&D fix through Baldur's Gate nowadays, so I haven't played tabletop D&D in a long time. It's cold for me. It's 60 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, but I bet your hot is really freaking hot. Because it can hit triple digits here in Fahrenheit, but it's usually high 90s. But like the humidity here is awful. 120, yeah. It doesn't get that hot here. We'll hit like 102 to 105 sometimes, but it's like heavy air. Heavy hair, yes. Bottle of wine. Make quest, there we go. Are we just going to the temple? We're just going to the temple. Okay. I was playing. I did, yeah. What is your character? Oh, I just realized there's more stores. Rope? Oh, rope could be good. Friends of the Lost Ones. You know, let's go for a rope. You never know. Make a potion. Oh, yeah, ask for a quest. Sorry, the alchemist shop is full of colors, smells, and sounds. There is a large cauldron in the corner bubbling away. The alchemist looks at you and says, "I'm looking for an adventurer. Can you help me? I will give you a decent reward if you do." The alchemist seems delighted and explains what it is all about. "I need you to find a rare herb in the swamp." Man, it is about the mandrake, which is a delirious, hallucinogenic product very important in the manufacture of potions, and it's very hard to find. I'll be able to reward you decently. Would you be able to do it? I heard you could find one in the swamp of the lost. The swamp of the lost swamp, but be careful, it's a dangerous place. Potion of cure everything. It's a whole thing that just is that I'm a hyper-religious undead minotaur barbarian who will literally kill in the name of God. Man. Heck yeah. Big undead minotaur rage. Ingredients. 20. This is tempting. That's like a full heal. It is literally a full heal. I don't know if I can level that up actually. Jones! Hello, Jones. How's it going? It's alarming that I can summon both you and Fallen. Listen, if there's ever a rare time, it's all good to raid them. It's all good. I understand. It's going good. It was fun to watch some more Yakuza. And yeah, I was with you with the explosion, by the way. I was like, huh, is that the explosion? Because I don't super know like how intertwined all the Yakuza games are. Because sometimes they feel not connected, and then other times like, oh, this is very connected. And it's hard for me to keep track. What game is this? I feel like I've been yapping too much. Oh, no, you're good. This is just, it was a free game on Steam when I was looking around for basically adventure book type games that I could do the reading milestone. I used to have a redeem for it actually. I think I called it Adventure Book Redeem or whatever. Or it's just me reading a lot. I don't know. Some people like it. I don't know why. So yeah, I have like this one, and the Fighting Fantasy actually has a game, Fighting Fantasy Classics. There was a free book on there, so I have that one. That one in my back pocket for future. There's been so many that it's like, man, which building? Yeah, that's true. Your voice is very relaxing, that's probably why. Oh, I will put you all to sleep. It is my magic? Bum, 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 bum. It is nap time. Go to sleep. Learn read runes. I already did that. Wait, where's that show up? Right here. Read runes. You can read runes. The read rune skill allows a character to read and understand any form of writing, whether it be in an ancient language or a modern one. The skill is useful for deciphering clues, understanding ancient texts, and translating writing from one language to another. Oh, cool. Sometimes reading involves kicking many doors. That's very true. That's actually one sad thing about the Fighting Fantasy Classics like game on Steam, is I would have to buy all of the books again because they have each one as like a DLC type of situation. It's like, heck, I just wanted to play this in a digital form. I already have the books. I mean, they're only like $4, but still, I don't know. Feels a little bad. But also, I'll probably buy them sooner or later. Just because it's really nice to click and not have to do like Tabletop Simulator to have dice and stuff. Random blessing. Oh, you enter the temple. The air is filled with the smell of incense and the sound of chanting. The walls are covered with paintings of gods and goddesses. A priest is standing in front of the altar. Make a donation. You make a donation and pray to the gods, but nothing happens. Do the gods even exist? Well, there you go. Talk to the priest about the hooded people. Tabletop sim fighting against you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think there's like website tools for the fighting that people have coded, but yeah, it's just real awkward. It's one of the reasons why the redeem's not there, at least for now. Because it was awkward and difficult to format to stream. Also, Jones, I missed half of your announcement there at the end. Was this something about doing the polls for March privately? And I can watch the VOD later if it was a lot. No worries. I'll be watching the VOD later anyways. Let's talk about the personality test. Oh, okay. About your second and third run, right? You walk towards the priest, who is wearing a black robe with a green sun embroidered on it. Bless you, child of the sacred sun. Praised to be his melodious name. What can I do for you? Want me to replay whether you want to stream or not? Because I don't know if it's different. Okay. Then I would vote yes. Or I would say do the second run off stream See if it plays different. If it's not, then I agree. But if it is different, do the third run on stream. I'm curious if you'll get the same all 3 times. That'd be good. Oh man. I guess I'll see if I can look before dragons while I cook. Heck yeah. This sounds good. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing tonight, but I might hang in voice chat if that's cool. We'll see how I'm feeling. Inheritor, hello, hello. I don't know if Inheritor can hear me actually. Let me do this. Do absorb yeah. Yeah, his his catchphrase today was pretty good. Ask about the 300 people. You say these people were wearing purple robes and a yellow sun. This is not our order. The sacred sun has strict rules. The colors must be respected precisely. The robes are black to express our humility, and the sun is green, not to offend the sacred sun. Praised be his name. These clothes do not tell me anything. You should ask Laudine Eagleheart. She is a scholar who knows all the orders and cults of Immoralia. At this time of year, you find her in the Temple of Nature. This temple is not in a city like ours, but in a forest a few miles from here. Okay. You're about to leave the priest, but he calls out to you. You look like an adventurer, he says. Would you like to help us? One of the members of the Temple of the Sacred Sun bought a small bird some time ago, but it has grown too big and is now causing damage to his house. Would you please chase it away from his home and come back to us? I will reward you for your efforts. Thank you, child of the sacred sun. Praised be his delectable light. Delicious. Delectable. The bird is in the house of Vedran Proudbeard in Furborg. You can't miss it. Come back to me when you have chased it away. Roger that. I'm gonna have to look for that. Gonna hide for food though. Yeah, have a good food. Thank you for being here. So we have. Wait, what is this for? Oh, this was the lady. No. Wait. Oh, right. So, Calda Hollow, Swamp of the Lost, Furborg, and then Temple of Nature. Is that just the whole place? Is it just called Temple of Nature? Oh man, we could drink and eat this. There's Furborg. Tunnels of the Forgotten. Temple of Nature. It's way there. Yeah. I guess, something. Wow. Okay. That's a ways. I don't know if we have really the money and provisions for that. We could chase away a bird. Furburg is a village of artisans and craftsmen, renowned throughout the kingdom for their exquisite textiles and pottery. Its thatched roof cottages and tidy gardens exude an air of comfort and homeliness. You see a group of children playing in the street. They are laughing and having fun. You enter... Oh. Okay, we're gonna come back when we have raw meat. Do you have raw meat? I leave. Herbalism would be really good. You don't have raw meat. Let's learn herbalism. Okay, we'll come back for this. We need raw meat. We need persuasion for the werewolf quest. So we'll go to... where else? Swamp of the Lost? How far away is that? Also quite far. Okay. We'll go to the Temple of Nature. You have 12 gold. Ooh. We're running out of gold. This is fine. Just kidding. You are walking on the road toward the Temple of Nature when suddenly a frightening criminal emerges from the forest and blocks your way. Fight. The bandit looks in astonishment. Attack with your dexterity. The bandit charges forward, but you are quick and nimble, dodging the bandit's charge and landing a powerful blow in its side. Take a deep breath and keep fighting. Oh, we rolled a 6. Your endurance in battle is paying off. The bandit, lacerated on all sides, greenish blood gushing out, collapses on the ground. I mean, that's not really what happened, though. You attack the bandit head-on, parrying his attacks and striking a turn successfully. The bandit is defeated. Blood and body parts are everywhere, on the ground and on you. Sword, breastplate, few coins. Great. Okay. There we go. Same armor, same weapon. You arrive at an ancient temple in the middle of the forest. The place is calm and peaceful. You can hear the birds and the rustle of the wind among the trees. You see a priestess in meditation along the green pass. Among the green pass. The green grass, man. Probably Laudine Eagleheart. What do you want? She asked simply, without leaving her meditative position. Laudine is an elderly woman, wearing a green dress, who does not seem the least bit surprised by your arrival. I'm looking for 3 people with purple dresses, with a yellow embroidered sun. The people you are looking for are probably the disciples of the secret cult of the Sinless Light. This is a very dangerous group that has a lot of influence in Emeraulia. They have organized dozens of assassinations and are involved in most of the country's conspiracies. Where can I find them? The cult of the Sinless Light is hiding and nobody knows where they are. I can, however, help you locate them. I need to enter a specific mental trance state, and I need specific ingredients to make the potion necessary for this trance. Bring them to me, and I will help you find these people. Ayman! Hello, hello. How's it going? No work on a Saturday, right? I will bring you the ingredients. I need a hibiscus flower which grows in glades. You can find it at the Clearing of Answers. I also need some moonflower essence can be found in an abandoned laboratory. You can also buy it in Hellville. Finally, I need Datura Stramonium. That might have been at the last place I was. You can also find these ingredients in regular alchemist stores. Here are 250 gold coins. Bring me the ingredients. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Having a basic knowledge of herbalism will help you in your research. You can go and see Petunia Moonfrost and the witch in her hunt who can teach you. For a little money, different skills including herbalism can help you in your adventure. I kind of want to camp here for the night. This seems real chill. You're mistakenly wrong. Working Monday. Oh no! Well, I hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, so that's why you streamed so long yesterday. Okay. Or today. Yesterday. Your yesterday. I see. I'm on to you, sir. I'm on to you. You dream of a mysterious dwarf that eats you alive, then gives you a warning that reminds you of your childhood. You wake up 8 hours later, feeling in great shape. Sweet. Good dream. Man. This one. Travel. Yeah, this one. Okay. Tellville. Alchemist. Boy, Moonflower. And then we might go find the hibiscus. Where was it? The Clearing of Answers. Okay, that's not that bad. You played any? I haven't. Not yet. I have a friend that really wants me to. So they're on my list, especially because it just came out or is coming out. Let me check one sec. Persona 3 Reloaded. Yeah, it's coming to Game Pass soon. I think it's like the remaster or something. But oh yeah, next month. Okay. So, and I asked them if I could just do 3, 4, and 5, and they were like, "Yeah, that's fine." So that's probably what I'll do, because I think those are all on Game Pass. Maybe not. They were? They're not anymore. Well, anyways. Hydrate. Thank you. Give me my cup. Volgio Vassamont. You encounter traveling merchants. Ooh. Silver dagger. Bottle of wine. Sell one. I think that's it. want to buy this stuff. I kind of want to get a book to see what is in a book. Alright, we'll buy the book. These are more expensive. No, they're cheaper. We'll buy the book. Okay. I can't wait for it to come out since it's literally my first ever Persona game. Oh, wow, okay. Never got to actually finish it. Yeah, the Persona games and the Final Fantasy games, I've never played any. Well, I mean, I played the Final Fantasy 14 free trial for a bit, but they're games that have been on my list for a long time. But the Personas are really long, right? Like hundreds of hours, potentially. You arrive at the clearing of answers, in the middle of which is a stone covered with runes. You touch it and feel a strange energy flowing through your body. You could try to decipher the runes to release their power. A little further on, a few meters from you, a walker with a bag full of herbs and plants is walking along the path. Read the runes. I gained 1 intelligence. Eventually. Wait, what does that mean? Eventually, yes, hundreds of hours. In total? You feel those story-driven games will surely be enjoyable. Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. I mean, to this day, one of my favorite games is Lost Odyssey. I know it's not like exactly a great comparison, but I played Lost Odyssey in the 4-disc set. It was a good time. Naga! Happy birthday, Naga. I hope you feel better soon. I'd wrap you up in my noodle blanket and get you some hot soup if I could. Man, my eyes itching. Search for hibiscus. You look for the hibiscus flower for a while among the ferns and groves. You finally find one, which you carefully cut up and put in your bag. You have one of the necessary ingredients. Talk to the walker. You chat with the walker and let's get to know Marith Faladir. Marith is exploring the area in search of plans to cure her brother, who has a serious illness that is considered incurable. She has gone to see the witch Bayam Criswell, who has recommended her to go and get a list of magic herbs to make a potion to cure her brother. She's happy because she has found most all the ingredients. I was hoping I could help her, but good luck and good recovery to your brother. Thank you and goodbye. I'm going to get some nettles. That's the last ingredients I need. To the temple. Did you bring the ingredients? Yes, I have them. Thank you for bringing me the ingredients. I will now enter the trance state, and I will help you find the cult of the sinless light. The priestess lights a fire, swallows some of the ingredients, and throws the rest into the fire. Then she enters a deep trance, her body rocking back and forth as she chants. Her eyes are closed, and she is in a world far from this one. I've seen the people you're looking for. I know where they are. The disciples of the secret cult of this endless light have their headquarters under the town of Felwich. I don't know how they got there. I don't know how they get there, but the entrance looked dark and dirty. Maybe you have to go through the sewers. You thank the priestess. Now you must go to Felwich to find the secret underground base. Thank you and goodbye. Snuggle with assassin or noodle blanket while eating soup. Soup. That's what I had for dinner, actually. It's soup, stew, and chili season, man. I need some raw meat for the bird. The Swamp of the Lost. Ouch. 14. Love chili, made a huge batch. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, chili's good. I like a nice spicy chili. And I do prefer it without beans, but I will for sure eat it with beans too. And I think we could probably debate on the technicality of chili, whether it has beans or not, but it's good either way. I will eat yes please things. Especially if it's spicy. Silent Cellar. So I feel like this game has a bunch of side quests. Potentially a side quest generator. And that's why I'm not super focusing on the side quests. Because that's kind of what they feel like. Like there's some algorithm that is making these. Village, right, village. Village. Way over there, okay. I can't have chili without beans, but also doesn't I don't eat meat. So it'd be a little sad. Oh, I see, yeah, no, see, that's fair. That's super fair. Because either way it's made, the day of chili is probably not as good as the day after chili. And then if you still have leftovers, putting it on some kind of like a chili dog type of situation. So good. Ooh, here's a question. I like chili and cinnamon rolls as a meal. I never put the chili on the cinnamon rolls. It's a pairing situation. So it's like chili and then like cinnamon rolls for dessert type of thing. Have you heard of that? And what are your thoughts? Because I didn't realize this until later in life, that wasn't normal. It's normal where I'm from, but making it wrong then, but also use so many spices. It's always good. Oh no, I'm not saying like the day of is bad. I'm saying like the day after is better, because it's one of those like soup conundrums where you let the flavors mellow for a day and it's just another level. It's another level of good. I haven't, but man, that sounds good. It is good. Apparently it's a Midwest thing. I had no idea it was so localized, but yeah, it's good. I have heard though that some people's version they put the chili on the cinnamon rolls, and no, I can't. Nope, it's too far. It's too far. Let's go to called. What was it? No. What was the one on the way? I had a quest on the way. Thought. I don't remember. What was? Oh, Swamp of the Lost. 2 days, 8 gold. Okay. What was that for though? Alright, okay. Herbs. Let's just not do that. Let's go to Felwich. So did you finally find the secrets? I don't think so. We're still looking. We've found out that the hooded figures at the start are part of a cult. A cult based on one of the religions in this this land, this country. What do they call it? The religion is the sacred sun, and the hooded figures are part of the sinless light, I think. It's funny they haven't mentioned sinless light in the log yet. But that's what they're called. Anyways. Sounds of crows. Yeah, I never heard of that over here. No cults. Yeah, it's fine. Right? It's probably fine. Ooh, expert swimming. Man, are we gonna be able to find expert? Oh, snap. Silver sword is just 2 strength. Dagger is 3 speed. Shield is 1 more endurance. That could maybe be worth it. But then again, we're more dex focused. Which I fear I've picked a stat that isn't on weapons. Well, yay. Oops. Because this is speed, not dex. Yeah. Gym store. Ooh. Lock picking. Ooh, we might have to do that. Oh, snap. Just 1 strength. Ring of speed. 3 speed. 2 intelligence. 2. Okay. Let's learn lockpicking. Oh, we bought a book too. Hold on. This. Read. The book increases your knowledge. You gain 2 XP. Oh man, okay. The world is a corpse, a lifeless shell devoid of meaning or purpose. We wander through the ruins of civilization, surrounded by the ghosts of the past and the specters of our own mortality. We are lost in a wasteland of our own creation, seeking meaning and purpose in a world that has none. Here in the realm of the damned, we are free to create our own reality, to shape the world according to our own twisted desires. In the land of the dead, there is no meaning, no purpose, no hope. There is freedom. Well, that's cheery. This is a free... Yep, yeah, this is free. Free on Steam. Free to play. Talk to the boy. Oh, I didn't even read this. Belwich is a bustling metropolis nestled within the hills of the kingdom. Hold on. I don't know why the music is so loud here. Let me do that. Oh, let's save. I haven't saved it all yet. Its narrow streets and towering buildings are packed with merchants, travelers, and citizens going about their daily routines. The city is known for its vibrant marketplace, where exotic goods from far off lands can be found alongside local crafts and foods. As you're walking through the streets, you see a boy waving you down. That's pretty sus. Hibiscus. Oh, the hibiscus is here. Hroldebert is a young, happy little boy, naive yet very street smart. As poor as he and his mother may be, he never gives off the idea that he's unhappy. Concerned, but not unhappy. He and his mother live in the slums of Felwich. His mother, Katharina, is a shopkeep at the local sweet store, while he helps her with deliveries to nearby buildings. Hello there, my name is Hrodebert, and I have a really big favor I need to ask. Sure, kid, what is it? My father hasn't been home for a really long time. My mother says he is okay, but he works too much and is never able to come home. Can you go to his job and give him this letter for me? I would really appreciate it. I don't have much to offer, but I can give you a bunch of free cookies. Sure, kid, it's a deal. Here you go. He works at the Silverhammer Forge. Please venture bring it to him at once. As you travel to the Silverhammer Forge, letter in hand, you see a man sitting down just outside of the forge. You can tell he's a blacksmith due to that distinct look he has. That and the black stained apron helps. Sorry to bother you, but I have a question. Do you know... why can't we lie? Do you know a man who works here by the name of Hrodebert? A letter from his son? Boy gone mad or something. Gone mad. Hrodebert went tits up going on 3 years ago now. Shame it was. Lad had a real knack for pounding that hammer. Business dwindled slightly after he went ablaze. Freak accident. He was swinging the hammer when all of a sudden the head came off. Hit Hrodebert in the eye. He fell back and the poor bastard practically dove into the forge. We've been sending We've been sending her small payments to pay for the compensation for her husband's death while on the job. She needs it, alright? Alright. Well, thank you for your time. Well... You say in their voice? Some character. Oh, there's too many voices to do, though. You get back... He still sits on the steps and he spots you instantly, waving you down with an excited smile on his face. Hello again. Have you given the letter to my father? I miss him so much. Is your mother around by chance? I'd like to speak to your mother in private. Okay, yes, she's home. Just knock on the door. You knock on the door and Katerina opens. Yes. Are you the mother? Yes, that's me. Did he do something? I heard about your secret. Well, it's not that easy. Besides, it's the only thing keeping him happy right now. Kid would be crushed if he knew what happened to his father. Are you going to tell him? I'll do it. Oh, I was just asking you. I'll do it right now. Hey, Bert, I have something I have to tell you. What is it, Mama? Bert, your father passed away a couple years ago. I never had the heart to tell you. Seeing you sit on this porch waiting for him to come home every day, seeing how happy you were, crushed me to tell you. I kept it a secret all this time. I'm sorry, son. Please forgive me. What? Are you saying these past 2 years I was sitting here were all for nothing? I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. Stay away from me. I don't love you anymore. You're a terrible mother and I hate you. I hate you. You ruined everything. Vertibird runs away down the road. Ooh, feels bad, man. Yeesh. Feels real bad. I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. The sewers of Felwich. The sewers are a dirty and dangerous place full of rats and other vermin. They are also a place where the city's criminals can hide and where illegal activities can take place. You see a man in a dark cloak carrying a large sack. He is looking around nervously. He seems to be looking for someone. Thank you. Hello, my name is Khaledzar Al-Habib. Call me Khaledzar. Looking for some work. You won't find any here, my friend. However, I can inform you about the surroundings and the sewers. I can also teach you how to pick locks and other skills if you're interested. Persuasion. Diving? Oh no. You're walking through the sewers, looking for anything of interest. It's dark and dank down here and feel a little uneasy. You keep your hand on your weapon just in case as you explore the narrow passages. After a while, you notice a portcullis blocking a passage. You seem to see something behind it, but it is too dark. You could dive into the murky, dirty water of the sewer to get under the portcullis. Nope. You cautiously walk into the dank sewer. The sound of rats scurrying around in the water echoes through the tunnels. You hold your breath and take a step forward, trying not to think about the filth that surrounds you. Every now and then you see something move in the darkness, and you can't tell what it is. Try not to think about it too much and keep moving. Eventually you notice an iron rusty door on your left, which unfortunately is locked. You can also continue to explore straight ahead. Pick the lock. You pick the lock and then you cautiously enter the room, looking around for any sign of danger. Your eyes alight on a small pot in the corner and you move closer to investigate. Inside you find a few gold coins. Take the gold! Oh, F. to be private. Ooh, how much gold was that? 50? 70? No, we just spent 35. It's like 100. A few. At the bend in a tunnel, you come face to face with a threatening looking humanoid monster. Half organic, half metallic, rusty and rotten, the vile monster blocks your way. Don't pass. Go away. Right? Are you kidding me? I don't give a shit about gold. The monster drools and laughs, coughs, and gets ready to hit you with all of its strength, with one of its hands as big as twice your head. Okay. Great. Well. Four versus... I have to roll a 1 or a 2. Not great, so we'll maybe just run from this. Okay, great. Return to sewer. Explore. Explore. You cautiously walk into the dank sewer. The sound of rats scurrying. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Go down the stairs. Oh, it's you again. Well, I mean, that's not great. I'll be real. Okay. We aren't strong enough for that. Let's go get destroyed. I mean, I have a potion of healing. We could try. Potentially just wasting a potion of healing. Or we have to do diving. Okay, well, okay, we're gonna do this. Let's go back to where we began. See if we can't convince this guy to clean up the house. Hey, yo, werewolf, clean up this house, dude. You try to convince the werewolf to clean up the house. It looks at you with a surprised expression, but then it starts to laugh. You're a funny one, my child. I'm not going to clean up the house. I'm going to eat you. I mean... What? How am I supposed to do that then? She said don't kill him. Maybe we need concentration, I guess. Fancy! Fancy's free! It's the weekend! Hello? Are you feeling better? Is the nose back to normal? I don't want to kill the werewolf, so we will not finish this quest. I guess let's go to Call to Hollow, right? Should be good. Technically, I'm still at work. Oh man, almost free. 2 hours. No, that's not too bad. Still a bit leaky. Got caught. Oh, got caught in the rain. Man. Man. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Lots of gaming? Calda Hollow is nestled in a valley surrounded by towering trees and rolling hills. The air is cool and the sound of a nearby stream can be heard in the distance. The few houses in the village are made of timber and stone, their thatched roofs blending in with the surrounding landscape. Smoke rises from the chimneys, indicating that the villagers are going about their daily lives. You see a group of guards beating 2 children. They are shouting at them, hitting with sticks. You go to the guards and ask them what they are doing. They tell you that the children stole some apples from the governor's garden. The children look distraught and are covered in bruises. They look poor, young, poor, and hungry. Stop beating the children. Hope the guards beat the children. Man. Oh, heck yeah, fancy. Some Minecrafting. Are you all still on the same server that Cube is hosting? Cube is hosting, I think? Or did you guys start a new one? You were playing the same one. Nice. Heck yeah. You should record a tour video one of these days. Oh, Angie. Angie hosts it. Oh, okay. What are you talking about? This is none of your business. Get out of here. Says one of the guards. The children are cowering on the ground, shaking. Ooh, these are... not great odds. See. Oh, you haven't built it all? What? I guess you've been helping out stuff. Mini concept and flat world. Oh, I see. I see. And I guess I never did ask Cube this, I don't think. Is it slightly modded? Like I know you guys are using like the map and maybe JEI as well. Just a little bit. Oh, heavily modded. Oh, okay. But not like it's a whole new game. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. Yeah, I never really saw any like magic mods or tech mods, so I wasn't sure. Because I think there's a mod pack out there that's called like Vanilla Plus, where they add like the map and JEI and like cooking stuff and food stuff and just some like quality of life mods, but they don't add any of like the magic or technology mods. So I was curious. Just curious. Still have a slot. We gotta discuss with the peeps if you want to join. I think for me, the lag would be really bad. Otherwise, I for sure would have asked. I want to try to bribe. That might also just have them attack me. That's fine. You give the money to the guards who sneak a look around them to make sure no one is watching them. Then they walk away arguing who gets the money. As they have to do with a division by 3, they can't figure it out. The children stand up and thank you with tears in their eyes. They seem reassured. All the wounded and traumatized. They apologize because they have nothing to give you. Ah, don't worry about it, kids. You shouldn't have been beaten. You were just freaking hungry, man. Supposedly an EU server, but NA people are having problems. Yeah. Well, Minecraft's one of those games. It's really bad if you have like above 60 ping. Well, at least in my experience. Just like a lot of rubber banding and stuff. In Minecraft, at least modded Minecraft, if I remember right, doesn't handle rubber banding super well. Because it'll like, you place a block, and if it doesn't happen and rubber bands you, it like just deletes the item sometimes. I remember that happening a lot when I was playing a lot of modded Minecraft. Ooh. Iron chest armor. Gold sword. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't great. So it's essentially going to be like 225. It's still a lot. Yeah. 225. Okay. You were standing in front of Arsenia Greenshield's house. The atmosphere is quiet. The door is closed and you hear no sound from inside. A window is open upstairs. It seems possible to climb in through it. Sneaky is back. You missed all of it. Oh no, Sneaky. Have no fear. Do not despair. The VOD is here to save us. And I'm glad you're back to the internet. We're gonna pick this lock. Oh, we could probably just knock on the door. You knock and wait? Okay, never mind, we're gonna pick this lock. You discreetly pick the lock and enter the house. The door creaks and you step inside. The house is a mess and there's a stale smell. You look around. There are jars, bowls, bottles, and plates. But most of them look empty. The house is silent. You can continue to explore to try and find out more. Is she okay? It's exploring to more rooms. You arrive in a dark, messy room. An old woman is lying on the bed. Probably Arsenia Greenshield. You approach cautiously and it takes you only a few seconds to see if she's dead. An empty glass lies on her bedside table. Inspect the empty glass. You observe and sniff the smell of the empty glass. Your herbalism skills enable you to recognize the characteristic smell of cyanide, A bitter fine smell. The poor lady has probably been poisoned. As you begin to search the room, a man bursts into the room, quiet as a shadow. You look at each other in amazement. What the hell are you doing here? I was the first one here. The old lady's treasure's mine. Oh man, we're gonna have to kill this guy. You don't mistreat the elderly like this. Oops, all intro cutscenes. I missed a lot. I missed all. Yeah, not the old lady. You poisoned her, didn't you? I had this old hag poisoned. No one will miss her. I asked her neighbor to put cyanide in her tea. The poor girl owed me a great favor. She was terrified of me and has left the village ever since. When I was informed that the old woman was dead, I came quickly to collect her treasure. 150 gold coins, a ring of luck, and a cloak of speed. I mean, I'm probably gonna keep the treasure too, just saying. But to adventure. You throw yourself at the man before he has time to react. You find yourselves on top of each other on the ground. He throws a punch that you manage to avoid. You send him flying into a cupboard, which tips over and crushes him, ending his life. With all the noise you made, the guard should be here any minute. There are now 2 dead bodies in the room. You open the chest. You then leave the house discreetly but quickly go to the street. You have to go back and tell your sponsor that he has died. Can we give her a burial? Man. Man. Heckin'. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Fine. Fine, we're gonna go back. You're walking on the road. A horrible criminal emerges from the shrubbery and blocks your way. I don't know you, you don't know me. Give me your gold and I'll let you go. Negotiate. You start to discuss with the bandit looking for a way to negotiate.
Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
You know what? 6 versus 2d6. No. It's always gonna fail. We're gonna fight. Hydrate. Thank you, Mikey. You try to stand your ground and face the bandit with a steely gaze, but your courage falters and your voice shake as you spoke. You tell the bandit that you would not be intimidated and that you would not give up your hard-earned gold without a fight. But the bandit only sneers at your words and draws his sword with a menacing flourish. You could see the determination in his eyes, and you know that he's not going to back down. Despite your best efforts, you were unable to convince the bandit to give up his plans. I don't want to critique it too harshly, but sometimes it feels like an AI wrote these text blocks. No one proofread this. Endurance. Avoidance attack strike when you can. 8 versus 1d10. 80%. I mean, it's like the same. Oof. You dodge. You win. You emerge victorious. Search course. Sword, breastplate, few coins. Thanks. Oh, yo, dude has a silver sword. Thank you very much. Visit a place. So, did you manage to make the delivery? She has been murdered. Sada is speechless. She seems to have collapsed. She leans against the wall for a moment. Who could have done such a thing? And her murderer, what happened to him? It killed him. I suppose it doesn't matter. I'll try to organize her funeral. Here are 30 gold coins to thank you. You can keep the bread and the bottle of wine. Thanks. Alright. The big bird in the house. We need a piece of meat. Oh, do you have meat? No. Friends of the Lost Ones, though. We could buy a book. We leveled up. The Lost Ones are the friends of the anti-world. They are the ones who dance with the dead and sing with the stars. They are the ones who howl with the wolves and ride on the wings of the ravens. They are the ones who are lost, but never alone. The Lost Ones are the friends of the upside-down universe, the ones who flail in the darkness of the void and shiver with the fury of an exploding star. They are the forgotten echoes, the tumbling stones, the ones who crave the taste of lead and the smell of burnt hair. We're just going all in on decks, really. Slash. I guess we could go back to the sewers, I guess. See what happens. Before that though. You didn't have. Okay. Maybe buy this. You never know. Oh wait. No. This one. Skills. Swimming, I need more endurance. Okay. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I put it all in decks. Ow! Oh, now we can do decks. The disgusting creature charges forward, but you are quick and nimble, dodging the disgusting creature's charge and landing a powerful blow to its side. Can we heal? Yes, thank you. Nice, you dodge to the side. I love that this is a guaranteed hit. Thank goodness, dude, look at that. You dodge the creature's attacks. It is bleeding profusely. A putrid liquid flows from its purulent wounds. After a long fight, in which you use all your agility to avoid the desperate blows of your opponent, you exterminate the creature thanks to a precise and deadly blow. The corpse of the sewer monster, dripping with blood, is at your feet amidst the garbage. A few morbid spasms still shake the animal, which is choking on its own blood. Its revolting eyes seem to be looking for the last glimmer of hope. The monster probably wanted to live. I just wanted to pass. Aw, I can't even continue without climbing. The sewers are a labyrinth of tunnels, and it's easy to get lost. You're getting deeper into the sewers now, and the stench is getting stronger. You can hear movement all around you, and you start to feel like you're being watched. You arrive in front of a rockfall. With a little patience, it seems possible to climb it. Alright, we need to be sure to put 1 into strength and 1 into endurance, because those are both 4 still. Got it. Silver hammer. Sell. Do not sell silver sword. Thanks. I think we'll keep the iron sword. I don't know if I can get disarmed in this game. Okay. Let's go to the Swamp of the Lost, which was like here. As you make your way into the swamp, the ground beneath your feet becomes increasingly soggy and unstable. The thick, clinging mud sucks at your boots, making each step a struggle. The air is heavy with moisture and the pungent odor of decay. You start searching for the herb the alchemist asked for. It's not easy to find. You start hearing strange noises and you feel like you're being watched. Maybe you should leave this place. No. Shit. You continue to search frantically among the rotting plants and dead animals when suddenly a horrible zombie-esque creature bursts out from behind a dead tree. It's scary. It's disgusting. It looks aggressive and it's coming towards you. Dexterity! You dodge the monster's attacks. I guess I need to level up one other speed, I suppose, since we're going dex and speed. Was it 5 versus okay. Oh, nice. Oh, we still don't get dex back. The creature has a fierce cry and charges you. Dodge aside. Receive max damage on fail. Is it gonna one-shot me on fail? Is that what you're saying? Oh, doesn't matter. Attack with dex. We won. Take the mandrake and leave the swamp. And that was in Telville. Find bearer. You give the mandrake to Royton Manic. Oh, you managed to find that plant. It's perfect if a little small, but it should be fine. I'm glad. I hope it wasn't too hard. I could have gone there myself. I passed by the swamp recently, but I was in a hurry. Please accept this 20 gold as a reward. I mean, it covers the travel expenditures, so... And I guess that gave us XP? I don't know. Medium shield. Okay, leave town. Let's go to Fierburg again. Maybe get a quest there. As you walk by the local inn in the village, you meet a young man named Geralt. Oh crap. Not the Geralt, who works as a stable hand. He shares that he had a troubled past, having been orphaned at a young age and forced to fend for himself on the streets. Despite his difficult upbringing, Geralt has managed to find a job and make a life for himself. Can I help you? It has not rained in the village for weeks, and the harvest is likely to be poor this year. The fields have dried up, and there's a risk of starvation if it doesn't rain. The consequences would be terrible for the villagers. It seems that the witch, Biome Criswell... Yeah, is it the Geralt? Thankfully, he's not sending me to hunt monsters, so... In this timeline, he's still too young to be the monster hunter. The Witcher. But no one in the village dares go to her. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go. Oh, it's not that one. This one. The witch hut is a small, ramshackle structure situated in the middle of a dismal swamp. The air is thick with mosquitoes. The hut is made of crudely fashioned logs, and its roof is thatched with straw. A small, dirty window is the only source of light inside. Oh, expert. 7+. Oh. Okay. Wait, no, don't leave. Go back. Ask about the rain. Have you come on behalf of the villagers to ask for rain? She asks, her tone both curious and cautious. So I must warn you, this is a powerful and dangerous spell that requires a lot of energy, and I am not young anymore. Moreover, it is a sophisticated magic that requires sacrifices and can have unexpected impacts. I am a good witch, and I can cast this spell for free. I like to help people. But I have to ask you a question before I cast the spell, and you have to answer me honestly. I am ready. Very well then. As I told you, making it rain is not a simple matter. In the universe, nothing is lost, nothing is created. Everything is transformed, and everything has a price. The ancient magic I practice is a magic of trade and transmutation. Changing something in one place requires changing something elsewhere. If I had to drain another village and let its inhabitants starve to death to satisfy your request, would you still ask for this service? Nope. I don't care, man. It's an impossible choice. The witch smiles and looks at you enigmatically. Alright, I'll take your answer into account and cast the spell you asked for. You can go tell the villagers I'll send rain on their fields. You're evil. Are you really gonna drain another village? The witch stays silent. She turns away and returns to her arcane tools, muttering incantations under her breath. You will not learn more. Whoops! Well, hope you have a good rain. She accepted. Thank you. The whole village is happy you saw it. It rained for 3 hours while you were away. I'm sure it's thanks to your discussion with the witch. I think so. Well, anyway, here is your reward. We'll have a party tonight to celebrate the return of the rain. As you walk through the village, you see an old woman sitting outside her small house. You introduce yourself, and she tells you her name is Suzanne. She speaks of her difficult past, how she was once a wealthy merchant but lost everything due to unfortunate events. She now lives in the village struggling to make ends meet. Yeah, no, this is AI, isn't it? Is the art AI too? Open world procedural text-based RPG that allows players. +800 unique text pages with variations. Oh, it is. Man, yeah, we're not gonna play this again. That's a shame. Well, that's good to know. It's in the very last section too. of the about this game. I didn't read that far. So, alright. Yeah, so these side quests are infinite, right? This is all AI. Or at least it's AI art, it says, for sure. But if I had to guess, if there's AI art, the side quests are AI too. Or I guess some kind of just procedural engine. Man. Yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Because, like, they credit the music, right? Which is cool, which is good. Map generator. Oh, man. Okay. Image generated with Midjourney. Alright, well. We're gonna do some puzzles for the rest of the stream. I wasn't gonna stream for much longer anyways. Or actually, hold on. I'll set up the other Finding Fantasy. I know it's not AI. These are actually books. Let me uninstall this. Man. Fighting Fantasy Classics. Yeah. Because there is one free book, so we can start it. Since this does need to be a reading stream. So disappointed. Oh man. So yeah, sorry, bear with me here. Let me set this up. Oops. Remove the whole thing. There we go. Fighting Fantasy. Let me make sure I get this removed from my library too. I don't wanna see this. Okay. What happened? Oh, I just couldn't get it out of my head. That's a lot of this looked AI, and I dug a little bit more, and it is. It's some of it's made with Midjourney, which I do not support. I don't think AI should be in art. AI is a good tool for other things. I don't think it needs to be in art. Da, da, da. So I do have I had a backup. I do have a backup. But I didn't set up the capture for it, so I should have, because I didn't know how long Darkwoods was going to be either. Specific window. Is that going to work? Oh, nice. Okay, great. Group. Main. Okay. So yeah, Blood Bones is the only free one, but should be good for a bit. Okay. Music. Oh, we'll turn up a little bit. Cool. Player. Sassers. Alright, I did set some of this up already, yeah. Yeah, so like game book 1 to 5, maybe 7. I'm not sure how these are ordered in here. 3 and 3, yeah. I have some of these as physical copies. I have like a 10 set of these books, physical form. But these are all like $4 or $5 each to unlock. So this one's free. Yeah. These also take a little bit to get into, so we might not get very far into it. That's okay. Blood Bones is a fighting fantasy game book, an interactive adventure. Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. This is all the same in all the books. We're making rolls, you must choose. This game book is designed for optimum challenge on the adventurer difficulty mode. Okay, play Blood Bones as it was intended. Your starting stamina. Oh. We will do adventure. You have chosen the adventure difficulty mode. Before continuing, you must calculate your initial stamina. Stamina, yes, health. Roll 2 dice. Roll stamina. Oof. I mean, it's not too bad, but. And then, skill. Roll skill. Also kind of oof. Luck. Oh, this is nice, let me tell you. Doing this physically, not as nice. Pieces. Gold pieces. 2 dice adding 12. Oof. Ugh. Prepare adventures equipment. You begin your adventure with a sword, backpack, tinderbox, gold pieces, and a lantern. Rationing your provisions is key. They can be consumed at any time, excluding combat, by accessing the adventure sheet. Each meal restores 4 stamina. In Blood Bones, you begin your journey with no provisions, regardless of your chosen difficulty level. During your quest, you may encounter characters. Okay. I like that it's like got a little bit of physicality to it. It's cool. Bookmarks. Oh, right. Cool. One more thing you should know. During the adventure, you will notice that hours will pass as key points, usually when you have been doing something for a considerable length of time. This is very important, as will become apparent as your adventure progresses. Try not to allow too many hours to pass. Onward. It all started 10 years ago when the evil pirate lord Cinnabar murdered your family. At the time, you were only 12 years old and lived with your family in the small fishing village of Clam Beach on the northern coast of Ruddlestone. Halfway between the two major ports of the kingdom, Arabnab, home to all lawful adventurers and sailors, and the sinister Port of Crabs. Life in Clam Beach was not easy, but it did have a peaceful security about it. And then the terrible day came. It was a clear summer day and warming when the huge, forbidding black galleon sailed into the bay, flying the dreaded flag of the Skull and Crossbones. Pirates. The bloodthirsty cutthroats were soon racing up the beach towards the village. The fighting was swift and bloody. Soon most of the grown folk of Clam Beach had been killed, your father and 2 siblings dying while trying to defend the village. In the end, the village elders had no choice but to surrender to the marauding raiders and open the village's meager treasure coffers. The cruel pirate captain came ashore from his ship to collect the booty himself. The sight of him filled you with awe and fear. The pirate was a tall, handsome man with a neatly trimmed, pointed black beard and his hair tied back in a ponytail. This makes me want to actually play these kind of games, as you could increase my voices. Yeah, it could. It sure could. It at least will get you used to reading aloud. Are you collecting booties? No. I am the booty? He was dressed in the clothes of a nobleman, with a fine scarlet coat trimmed with gold braid and wearing a large tricorn hat. At his waist hung a gleaming cutlass, and you could not help noticing that on the back of his right hand was tattooed the image of a grinning black skull. When the raiders had finally gone, filled with feelings of hatred for those who had murdered your family, you asked Ragai, the village soothsayer, who the pirate captain was. That villain was the most evil man ever to sail the 12 seas of Titan, was his vehement reply. He is one of the most feared pirate lords of our age, a creature without remorse, a murderer, and a follower of the bloodthirsty voodoo death god, Kezkari, whose mark is the black skull. He is Cinnabar, but because of the terrible atrocities he commits, he is known as Bloodbones. From that moment you vowed that one day you would have your revenge on the evil Cinnabar. Map. This is also awesome. So I had to do this manually before. It does it for you. Wonderful. Anyways. Your mother became ill soon after that dreadful day, and 3 years later she died. On your 16th birthday, you left Clam Beach and made your way to Harabnab, gaining the position of cabin boy on a ship traveling to the distant continent of Alancia. For the last 6 years, you have sailed across the globe, but you never forgot the promise you made to yourself a decade ago. Over many voyages, you have tried to learn as much as you can about the rogue captain. You discovered that Cinnabar's galleon, the Virago, is frequently seen sailing the waters around Nankunu Bay, and that he has a hidden base somewhere close to the Port of Crabs. You also gleaned as much information as you could about the notorious city. And so, when you decided that you were at last ready to confront your enemy, and the chance of passage on a merchant ship sailing to the Port of Crabs came up, you leapt at the opportunity. Vengeance, you are sure, will soon be yours. The Port of Crabs is haven to every pirate, buccaneer, and freebooter who ply their trade off the coast of the kingdom of Ruddlestone in the old world. As you stand at the prow of the merchantman, looking towards the land, you make out that the ramshackle jumble of buildings of the infamous city and the outline of the old port that stands above it like some ancient crumbling sentinel. The merchantman bumps against the stone jetty, and you quickly disembark. Not only is the Port of Crabs one of the most dangerous cities in the old world, but a thick fog is starting to roll in from the sea. It is late afternoon on a chill day in the month of unlocking, and the docks are bustling with activity. Standing close to the quayside is a large old stone building, which looks like it could withstand a battering from Hidana, god of the deep himself. Hanging over its sturdy oak door is a faded sign declaring that this is the Jolly Roger. It seems as good a place as any to begin your search for Cinnabar, so you enter the inn. The spacious bar inside the Jolly Roger is packed with all manner of scurvy-looking sailors and other lowlifes. The landlord is as big as an ox and as large as, and has a large anchor tattooed on one arm. No one takes any notice of you as you enter, so you approach the bar and order a tankard of ale, costing 1 gold piece. You decide to question the landlord about Cinnabar first. Over your tankard of ale, you talk about the weather and the state of trade, and then draw the innkeeper onto the subject of the pirates you seek. I hear the Virago plies these waters, you say. I'm surprised we weren't attacked ourselves. Not anymore, it doesn't, the landlord replies. Have you not heard? Cinnabar has been dead these last 6 months. Cinnabar, dead? We have come all this way, after years of harboring desires for revenge, only to find that the dread pirate lord has already passed from this world. You ask the landlord how he died. Have you not heard? I would have thought that everyone as far as the Diamond Islands would know by now. It all happened last hiding. You listen attentively as the innkeeper relates the tale. It appears that Cinnabar and his crew were emptying the hold of a galley, sailing from the Rabnab to Arkleton and distant Analand. The renowned bounty hunter Cronion caught up with them in his ship, the Fortune. Unable to escape, Cinnabar and his men had to defend themselves against the crews of the galley and Cronion. Fierce fighting ensued, with Cinnabar eventually falling at Conion's hand, having suffered an incredible number of wounds, his body being lost to the sea. With their leader killed, the surviving members of the crew fled aboard the Virago, returning to the Port of Crabs. Soon after, Cinnabar's second-in-command, Mirel the Red, set off in the Virago amid the terrible storms, purportedly to recover her captain's body. Many now believe that the pirate lord's galleon sank, as it has not been seen since, the landlord says, concluding his story. You thank him for his help, and in a bewildered daze, you make to leave the inn. You console yourself with the thought that at least the murder of your family has at last been brought to justice. As you leave the Jolly Roger, you feel someone pulling on your jerkin. Turning around, you discover that an old drunk, slumped at a table by himself, is the one trying to attract your attention. Just because he's dead doesn't mean he's at rest, mutters the drunk. Curious about the drunk's words, you sit down opposite the old man and ask him what he means. Let's just say you don't want to go believing everything you hear. But I know what's going on. Oh yes, old Drag knows. Cinnabar isn't really dead, see, and he's coming back. The old man says in a harsh whisper. Intrigued, you press Drag to tell more, but he suddenly becomes serious and looks around the bar room. Uneasily. Not here. Meet me outside in 10 minutes. You nod in your agreement and leave the Jolly Roger. Tendrils of fog are now swirling around the boats in the harbor and oozing along the streets of town. When the 10 minutes are up, you quickly return to the Jolly Roger and sneak down the side alley next to it. In the mist and shadows at the end of the narrow alleyway, you can make out 3 figures standing over a 4th, cowering on the ground at their feet. Wasting no time, you draw your sword and dash towards them. Hearing your approach, the 3 pirates turn to face you. The burly characters are ugly, scarred rogues, and the biggest of them, who's easily wielding a heavy wooden club in one hand and holding a bullwhip in the other, looks as if he has some ogre blood in his lineage. At the pirates' feet lies Dreg, beaten, bruised, and only just conscious. Here's the snooper, growls the half-ogre. You're no match for us. By the time we finished with you, you'll be feeding the shrimps. Or rather, the shrimps will be feeding on you. The other pirates burst into coarse laughter at their companion's joke. Yeah, you're fish bait. Still laughing, the ruffians advance towards you. Apart from the half-ogre, there is a well-built bearded man, missing most of his teeth, and a leaner rogue with 2 ugly red scars running down the right-hand side of his face. He may... Would you like to... No, I know. We don't. How will you deal with the ruffians? Charge! The pirates are not expecting this reaction from you, and you're able to wound one of them rogues. Yeah. Fight! You must fight. Yes. You both miss. This is so good. This is so good. Yes. No, just fight. You defeated first pirate. Now you must face second pirate. You are triumphant. Excellent. If you defeat these scoundrels. The half-ogre steps forward to fight you. Will you face your opponents? He's a bit tougher. His skill's almost as good as mine, though. Our rolls are gonna be pretty combative. Oof. Yep, that's a loss. Okay. Oh my gosh, you rolled a 12? A 7 again. 8. Get him. Oh no. There we go. That did it. The last of the pirates falls, and with some relief you sheath your sword. It looks as if the pirates have beaten Drag within an inch of his life, and he is failing fast. You do your best to make the old man comfortable, and he opens his eyes. Thank you, stranger. He gasps, but I am a goner now. You're up to something, you know. You ask him who he's talking about. Cinnabar's crew, the pirates of the Black Skull. Looking at the hands of Drag's assailants, you see that each bears a tattoo of a grinning black skull. I've seen them meeting up again around the taverns in the city. Silas Gallows, Keelhaul Jack, and Old Crivens, even Malou the Witch Doctor. They're planning something alright. Rumor says Merrill the Red found Cinnabar's body, and that he's not rightly dead. But he's not rightly alive either, you see. It's all that voodoo and black magic they meddle in. No, it isn't right. I've heard tell they're planning something big tonight. You think old Snide and the guard would be looking into it, but truth be told, no one's been able to locate their hideout. Dreg coughs weakly. He's coming back. We'll all be doomed. Stranger, beware the Black Skull. Bloodbones is coming back. And then he is gone. Laying the old man down, you ponder his last words and what your next action should be. So Cinnabar is not really dead. In that case, you may still have a chance for revenge. But what did Dreg mean when he said that Cinnabar is not really alive either? Dreg has given you several clues about your enemy and where you should start your search for him. And it seems that time is of the essence if you want to stop the pirates of the Black Skull. The old man mentioned that the pirates of the Black Skull were gathering again in the Port of Crabs, so they may have a hidden base somewhere in the city. But of course, at present, you have no idea where it could be. Maybe. Before leaving Drag, you search the bodies of his assailants for any further clues. You find nothing helpful, but you do discover that one was carrying a bottle of rum. Drinking the rum will restore stamina. 6 options. Visit taverns. Visit gambling pits. Equip yourself. You try to find out more. How much money do we have? 14. Okay. And a bottle of rum. You may do well. Or you could take the direct approach, abandon your search. Even so chill, it made you yawn. It's been a long week. It all stacks up. I don't really get to reset. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to gamble. I don't really have enough money for the market. Asking around is probably going to attract attention. It will probably also take time. I don't think the authorities are going to care. Reset with water. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, well, I'm not going to stream for super much longer tonight, so let's go the direct approach. We're going to happen. To try to avoid unwanted attention, and in order to remain as inconspicuous as possible, you decide to wait until nightfall before investigating potential locations for the pirate's base. 2 hours pass. Are we keeping track of that somewhere? Where will you begin your search? Sewers. The port sewers empty into the open sea through an outlet in the harbor wall. Your lantern lit, you enter the sewer, following one foul-smelling channel after another. You wander through the labyrinthine sewers, finding no sign of any hidden base or nefarious goings-on. Trudging through the cold and damp, you slowly become aware of a sloshing sound behind you. Pausing, you turn to face whatever is following you. From out of the shadows emerges an ugly, stooped humanoid creature, with distended arms and carrying a crude club. Seeing you, the troll becomes excited. A human! Just what Gunk needs to fill his belly. Drooling saliva over his tusks, Gunk the sewer troll raises his club, ready to smash your skull open. While you are fighting Gunk, you must reduce your attack strength by 1 point because of the effect of the nauseating stench of the sewers. Yeah. Alright. Man. We're tying. This is not looking good. Okay, there's a win. Okay. Do 2 more damage. Oof. Oof. Oh man, I can is that costing me anything to do that? What is that? Oh wait, or is this saying the same number? Is that cheating? That feels like cheating. Oh, I didn't do it enough. We might die here. Nope. Nope. Dang it. 9, 3, 6. Oh, we're so dead. Ouch. If you lose, you are dead. You will never have your revenge against Cinnabar. Yeah, fine, whatever, I guess. Gallery. Oh, we can see the arts. Cool. Adventurer, stamina. That's a better roll. Skill. Yeah, you can. You can click the screen like 3 or 4 times before it's like, nah, that's it. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll go with 5. That's fine. Oh no. Well, that's how much we get. Onward to adventure. Enter the inn. Oh, we died. Turn over. No, we know how it works. Charge. Fight. Win. Wow, that's better. I like it adds a little interaction to it. It's still kind of a gamble. But also kind of cheaty. It's kind of cheaty. Nope. That's fine. It is also pretty quick, I will say. The split-second decision. Okay. We're gonna do this one again. And go back to the sewers. We're tougher this time, gunk. Ooh, nope, we don't want that one. That's fine. Okay. Quick maths there. That's way better. If you defeat the troll possesses nothing that might help you in your quest, leaving the body laying in the filthy water. You set about trying to find a way out of this stinking hole. Test your luck. 8. You're lucky. You need a luck score of 11 or below. Oh, but doesn't that mean... Yeah. Every time you test your luck, it goes down 1. One hour passes. At least you come upon a rusted iron ladder set into one wall of a tunnel, which leads up to a manhole cover. Clambering out to the street above, you take in great lungfuls of fresh sea air, glad to be rid of the vile stench of the sewers. Where will you continue your search? Where should we go? The docks, the lighthouse, taverns and inns, cemetery, temple quarter. I feel like cemetery is too obvious, but maybe that's reverse psychology on my own self. Temple Quarter would be pretty good. Lighthouse would be pretty good. I feel like the docks is too high traffic. Let's go Lighthouse. Leaving the city unnoticed by the Kakhabad gate, you make your way through the darkness to Milan's Point. The moon shines down from a cloudless sky, illuminating the crumbling tower that was once the port's lighthouse in more prosperous and peaceful times. Not preposterous. But the moon is not the only light visible. Close to the edge of the cliff beyond the ruin, you can see a flickering light. I want to go to the lighthouse. To your surprise, you find a sturdy door in the base of the tower, the only way in. Being as quiet as possible, you try the door but discover that it's locked. Break it down. You give the door a mighty kick, but all you succeed in doing is rattling the bolts and attracting the attention of the wreckers who have been shining the light out to sea to lure ships onto the hole, ripping rocks along the stretch of coast. Wielding knives and cudgels, the wreckers run at you. You have to fight them all at the same time. Fight! 7. Okay, so I have a +5 on them, which is pretty rough for them. I think only a 12 beats me. Or, yeah, whatever. No, that's better. Bum bum bottom. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I'll probably end up buying the DLC books for this. if we do more more reading streams. And actually Naga, I think it was Naga that wanted the redeem back. So maybe we'll do that. So we have maybe found a way to do this. Yay. The light is snuffed out and the vessel wreckers. Hold on. The light is snuffed out and the vessel the wreckers were luring onto the rocks turns away just in time, heading back out towards the open sea. You're not sure why, but you have a strange gut feeling that rescuing that ship was very important. Searching the wreckers' bodies, you find a total of 5 gold pieces and a skeleton key. As you're considering what to do next, from your vantage point high on the promontory, you spot a sizable cave entrance on the shoreline where the cliff base meets the sea. Ooh, but we gotta return. Did I hear my name? Oh, I was just saying, I think it was you that was kind of wanting the adventure book redeemed back. Maybe it wasn't. I was just saying that this format's really nice. It's working really well. So maybe I can bring that redeem back. The sturdy lighthouse door is locked, but using the skeleton key, you enter the crumbling tower Inside, you find what was obviously the wrecker's den. Several empty crates have been arranged around a barrel, which acts as a table, and bedrolls lie in one corner. On the barrel are a candle, 2 dice, enough provisions for 3 meals, and a partially burnt letter. Picking up the charred parchment, you read what you can. Has been changed. It is no longer Leviathan. It is now Crossbones. Destroy this letter at once. Should you encounter the snooper, do what is necessary. We meet at the allotted time. The rest of the messages no longer exists. This is a valuable clue and you gain 1 luck. You take the items you think may be useful. As you do so, you notice a trapdoor. Oh. So we kept the provisions, the dice, the parchment, the candle. Nice. So, almost all of it. Trapdoor? Sliding back the bolts, you lift the trapdoor and see cowering in a shallow pit, a frightened, half-starved cat. In fear and anger, it leaps out of the hole, biting you, and raking your flesh with its claws before escaping into the night. You lose 2 stamina. The wreckers must have kept the cat prisoner as part of some cruel torment or wager, no doubt. We descend to the cliff, or we leave, cliff, cave entrance. In the darkness, and with the rocks. Oh, actually, we could bookmark here. It's so good. We could resume from here next time. Next, whatever reading time we do. That's good. We might just do that. See, my voice is getting tired. And it's been about 3 hours. Oh, the ad's starting soon too. Get out of here. Get out of here, ad. Don't do this. Snooze, get snoozed twice. Bum bum. How do I leave? I forget. Quit. Nice. Whoops. There we go. Cool beans. Yeah. So, what do we have left for the rest? We just have 2 more art streams for the ExtraLife milestones. I will try to do that in February. Yeah. I'll try to do that in February. And yeah, I think we're gonna raid a Fallen. Because I don't ever get to raid Fallen either. February. So yeah, thank you again everyone for ExtraLife last year that hung out, donated, did any awareness stuff, you know, it all helps, and I appreciate all of it. We will be doing ExtraLife again this year. I don't know if I've said that yet. I still need to set up my page and stuff, but it will be a thing, and that'll be November, so no rush. And yeah, thank you for being here today. Gonna do Baldur's Gate tomorrow, right? Yeah, Baldur's Gate tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we did January art stream already. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to like, because this will be the first month that I'm gonna take off 4 days of the month instead of just 1. So making sure I get stuff done that I can, that people want. Anyways, thank you again for being here. Be safe, take care of yourselves, And hope to see you tomorrow.